Andy, that was a kind of a weird match in so many senses. You must have felt you had it won, and then he played some tremendous tennis in the third set. How did you read it?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much rhythm. He's got a big serve, so there wasn't too many long rallies in his service game. So, you know, I needed to focus well on my serve. I did that for the most part, and then, yeah, when I served for the match, didn't play a particularly good game. Missed a couple of shots, you know, that I would have hoped to have made. And then he probably gained some confidence from that and started playing better. He played a good tie break. He played aggressive, and you know, he hits a very flat ball. So when he's hitting it well, it comes through the court a lot, and he was able to dictate a lot of the points.
How would you assess him, Andy, compared to a lot of the other sort of big, tall lads on the tour?
He moves well from the back of the court. He moved pretty good. I mean, he obviously serves well. A lot of those guys serve very well. You know, and he's maybe a little bit more unpredictable than a few of them from the back of the court. He tried a lot of drop shots and, you know, went for winners maybe when he was out of position that some of the others don't. So he's probably a bit more unpredictable, I would say.
And you've had a little run where you haven't closed out match points in 3 tournaments. Could that be sort of mental drain after the summer that you had, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what the reason was. You know, I have to make sure I tighten that up. You know, next week if I get that opportunity in the matches, and yeah, make sure I don't let it happen. Make sure I don't let it happen at the O2.
In the grand scheme of things, how much of a setback is that with the view to next week, or do you think by next week it won't be hugely relevant?
Well, only time will tell, really. You know, a lot of the players will have had slightly different run-ins to the O2. Obviously, me and Novak lost early this week. Roger didn't play, and then I think the rest of the guys are still in here. So, you know, you never know. You know, maybe the guys that go deep here, you know, they'll have confidence from having a good tournament, but may, you know, arrive, you know, a little bit later, and might take a while to get used to the conditions. We don't know, so, you know, I'll have to wait and see. But I definitely need to play a bit better than I did this week if I want to get some wins there.
And you mentioned your serving was going pretty well, and then when you're serving for the match, and what happened there? Do you put your finger on? Is anything in particular?
It was nothing to do with my serving why I lost the match. It was ground strokes. I missed ground strokes. So, you know, I need to make sure I'm a little bit sharper. You know, when I'm in those positions than I have been the last few weeks. I'd say today more than in Asia. I didn't play, you know, against Janowicz. The match points were on his serves. It's a bit different, but you know, when they're on your serve, you wanna make sure you're closing them out. So probably takes a bit more focus and you know, just solid tennis rather than doing anything silly and playing sloppy shots.